But everybody said, no, you can't do it. You're made for doing jobs and you will do only jobs. Business, you cannot do. So at the age of 62, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello and welcome to my channel, TfS Consultant Paresh Joshi. This will be my third video in the series of my life, right from my birth till the time today. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the third phase of my life, that is after my retirement. What happened till 2020? That's what I'm going to describe today. But please like, share and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to create awareness on climate change, which is the need of the day. And you know, IPCC reported in June, it is code red for humanity. And COP26 is ending today with very little hopes. So please, 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 don't forget to think about climate every day, every hour, every minute, and see if you can contribute something that will save our future generations. So let's start. Say I had retired in 2015, 31st March, at the age of 62 from BASF, which is world's best chemical company. So that was an asset and my best learning in my career. I retired and then I didn't know that I'll be starting my consultancy work. But you know, I, being a Brahmin, strongly believe in astrology. And I was staying in Bharuch for 15 days in a month. And 15 days I was coming to Mumbai at head office. So during my stay at Bharuch, I met an astrologer who was considered to be one of the best. Will tell you everything about your past, about your future. So I just had a question to him. Can I do business? What will happen to me? Will I be able to sustain? And you know, he looked at my horoscope and he said, yeah, you can do business. Oh, then I said, what? But I don't have any idea. He said, look, your expertise lies in safety, health, environment. So you can do in that. But to be very honest, let me tell you one more thing. When I was young, you know, in the college or doing my jobs in the early stages, I always checked with some astrologer or other whether I'll be able to do business. Because, you know, Gujaratis are supposed to be having a lot of business acumen. And I'm being Gujarati, I'm one of them, like Dhirubhai Ambani or Gautam Adani and Tata and so on and so forth. So, but everybody said, no, you can't do it. You're made for doing jobs and you will do only jobs. Business, you cannot do. So, at the age of 62, when I retired, this particular astrologer provoked me that yes, you can do business with your knowledge and you can consider it as a CSR, because creating awareness among the community is a CSR. So I thought, okay. And then I asked him, you know, what should be the name of my firm if I decide to start this? So can I keep, you know, I'm a devotee of Krishna, Lord Krishna. So I asked him, you know, whether it is okay if I keep the name on Krishna. Then he said, no, you should start with B. Oh my God. Then I said, okay, but B is the name of my mother, Balaben. So I said, okay, B. But then he said, what more? Then I said, okay, ultimately Krishna is there, my granddaughter. So I said, why not BK? So he said, yeah, that's the right one. BK EHS and RC Consultants. RC is responsible care. So that was a spark in my life and I started working as a consultant, EHS consultant. And surprisingly, I got one or two inquiries. But what happened is, you know, one inquiry, because getting retired from BASF is a big thing. Many people know you, and there are many people who work for BASF directly and indirectly. So what happens is, we had the beginning of TFS maybe in 2011. So TFS, which is Together for Sustainability, which was the initiative of European Union to create CSR, that is corporate social responsibility, which is purely an aspect of sustainability. So European Union decided that whosoever supplies to any chemical company, whether it is raw material, hardware, manpower, packaging, they have to undergo TFS assessment. That's how TFS word came in my life. Then I studied a lot. I did a lot of homework. And I strongly believe that a person is a student till the time he lives. And I strongly believe that I am a student. I never say I know everything. There are always things to learn. It is possible that I learned something yesterday, and it is also possible that I'll learn something tomorrow. So during my audits, I meet so many different companies and environment, and I find so many new things. For example, recently I was doing audit in a company at Goa, and I found something very, very unique and innovative, that they had installed 23 sensors which collect samples from the plants and send it to the GC, and if the result is higher, then it gives alarm that this particular location has high concentration of a pollutant or contaminant which can harm. It was a health aspect. So like that, I keep on learning, and I do a lot of research on YouTube. So my tutor or my master is YouTube. Anything I don't know, I just go surf, find out, and keep on learning. For example, when there was COVID, I did a lot of research on COVID, and I knew so many things, and I was able to counsel so many people on treatment of COVID, the pathological tests which are carried out, and so many things. Similarly, process safety management is my passion. So anything which is new in process safety, I keep on learning. And one of the best source for learning I would let you know today is Udemy. Udemy is a application or website, you can say, where a lot of top knowledgeable people put up their learnings, their books, their videos, blogs, everything. So I have used Udemy extensively for process safety management, and I really learned. So that's how my third career, my phase 3 started. And I got one day an inquiry on TFS assessment. I was not thorough about that. I knew very little about that. But then I started doing research. I kept on surfing a lot of websites, and the main site for this is TFS initiative.com. So that is where all the members, 28 members of TFS, are present. And the second one is Ecovidis, which is the only company in the world which is given this responsibility by TFS members to carry out assessment, online assessment. And I can tell you that almost 75% of the suppliers have to undergo this TFS assessment. So that is how I learned about TFS. I also tried simultaneously in 2015, and I applied with Indian Chemical Council, and one of the very senior person that can I be empaneled as a responsible care auditor. I'll tell you why. Because when I was working with BASF, I was responsible care auditor for BASF and for the tolling business of agrochemical division. So I used to go many places all over India. Even I had gone to Bangladesh to see if the responsible care system is working or not. So they immediately, because of BASF and my background, selected me and put me in the auditor panel. So that was another achievement which I could get. And if you remember, I had told you in my part 2 that in 1999, when we received 5-star award from British Safety Council, my company sent me to London to receive the award. So I went there, I received the award, and at that time I had a dream, deep into my heart, that why not I become a Building Safety Council auditor. So that dream was lying in my this one heart, for many years. And there was a gentleman in India who was franchisee of British Safety Council, and I worked with him for many years. And in 2018, British Safety Council came to India. They opened up their first office in India and in Mumbai. So I applied for that. I came to know through some references how to do that, and I was selected. Since then, 2018 January, I'm doing a lot of audits for British Safety Council. I'm also doing a lot of audits for Indian Chemical Council. The difference is that Indian Chemical Council deals only with the chemical companies, while British Safety Council deals with any type of business. It can be IT complex, it can be mall, it can be airport, it can be automobile industry, it can be tire industry, it can be chemical industry. There is no restriction. So that is how I got huge experience. And this is what is driving me and keeping me alive. So that, I do audits, it's my passion, I love it. And I keep on going to places after places and do this, enrich myself and transfer my knowledge to the auditee companies. And I always call them, and I always tell them that you are all my extended family. So the place or the company where I go for audits, I make them my extended family. So that's how, I can say that today I have more than 350 members in my extended family. And I love all of them and they love me. So that is how, I'm doing. And I'm happy. I'm busy. I'm learning. So this is all about my part 3 till 2020. I was doing a lot of things. But now, when I make my part 4, I'll be talking about my entry into digital media, which was totally a new thing for me, which I never dreamed. So wait for my part 4 and we'll meet again. But don't forget to give your comments so that we can make better and better videos and keep track of climate change. We are all for that and we are responsible for that because this climate has got damaged because of human interventions and interferences. So thank you and bye. See you again.